AG Labs, my name is Ben, this is Taina, this is Andy, and we do today together an iPhone X storage extension from 64 gigabyte to 256 gigabyte. And why do we do this? Taina, I don't know what she does here. Taina had a problem at the weekend, and the phone was getting very slow, and she couldn't use it anymore. And then she had she was feared about the data on the phone. So she could take a backup for the phone, but the phone is very slow and you can't move it anymore. Nothing works. And I'm pretty sure that we will get error 14 in a while. So we just save the data completely, and now we just do a storage extension to 256 gigabyte. And after that, we get the backup onto the phone and all will work nice again. So let's start. We go to the on hands if it works. And here we are. Here we have the phone. Here is a 256 gigabyte NAND. Okay, what about these screws? I don't want to know how it looks like inside. Perhaps she was swimming at the pool. Ne? Good, okay. So, we need to disassemble the phone first, then we have to take out the board, we have to separate the board, then we have to take out the NAND, we have to replace the NAND, and we have to get the phone back together. Okay, we have no water, so that looks pretty okay. Okay, so now we just need to disassemble the whole phone. Tana's getting a heart attack now. Verstehst du Englisch? A little bit. A little. My English is not the yellow from the egg, but but it's okay for just telling you something here. Okay, we take out the screen and the clue because we want to sit it back together in a good way later, so she can take the phone into the pool. Okay, now the FPCs completely. Was denn? Achso, mach doch Update. So now we have to take our flex cables, do an update for the iPad, and it will work fine. Was brauchst du? Anderes Kabel? Good, okay. So, and now we can just take out the board and let's see if we can get the storage extension or not. If not, we throw the board into the basket. But I'm pretty sure. So, here is the board and we need a preheater. We go to 190 degrees, take away the coating, the glue around the FPCs, but we need to heat up a little bit. Now we take out the glue, if it wants to come. Yeah, here it comes, you see. And after that we can do a video together for an iPhone XR, which doesn't want to charge. Okay, I should close the music for YouTube monetarization, otherwise we have a problem there. And now we just... Huh?
Maybe too late.
Little bit. You think it's too late for the monetarization? Yes.
We'll see.
We'll see what YouTube says about that. So
Maybe
now,
just use half
I hope they don't get it.
like if you talk to
So now we just separate the board, and Heina's really feared about that because she thinks perhaps the phone dies. Ich habe gesagt, du hast Angst, dass das Telefon sterben könnte dabei, aber wird es nicht. Just some seconds until we can lift up the top layer from the middle frame. Okay, done. Now we go down. No more heat to the top layer. Okay, and we only need the top layer now. First I want to clean. Okay, where are my wipes here? Now we use some flux and we clean around the whole board. And after that we take out the NAND. So we take out the whole solder here, like always, like you saw it on several videos already. Every point of solder has to go here, and take out the spacers. That's really important. So we go over here. Okay. Sonst druckst doch gerade nochmal aus, oder? Okay. Here you can see some spacers too. The spacers have to go because we don't need them, and we have a good solder on the board later, not like at production. So now we just need to take a brush and to clean one time. Good. Other side. We have to go to the NAND now. Fix the board. And we have the NAND right under that piece of tape. Just heat it up. Short time, and we can take out the sticker. And here we can see the NAND. Go down with the temperature. And we take a glue cleaning tool. To just take out the glue here. Waiting a short time until the glue wants to come out. And now you see it gets loose. It just needs some seconds. And you can scrape it away. Slightly and gently, not scrape down to the bottom of the board. Gently at the sides. Don't lose any small components. Same here. Okay, done. And now we can take out the NAND. On this little chip, all the important data of the phone are saved. Done. Now it's out. We take some flux to clean the board. Gently, don't lose pads. So, and you see, I clean the board and take out the solder in one step. So, okay, now we take a brush and clean the board. Let me check the message here. So, and now we clean the board by using the hot air. need to take out the whole clue so we can get the new NAND in. And here you can see at the side, everywhere taking out the clue. And we are done. Jetzt geht die mir mit seinem Hackfleisch auf das Single. Dennis, nee, das kannst du nicht mehr essen. Du kannst ja die Hackfleisch über Nacht im Backofen auftauen und dann heute Brote. Bist du geisteskrank? Krieg ich Schiss? Mein Gott. What the hell? Dennis has holiday at moment and Dennis is at home and he wanted to do meat. It's a long story. Forget about him. Okay, we just copy the data for the NAND. We just copy the data for the NAND.
Okay.
If
Ist das halt auf Glasrückseite oder?
oh. So, and we copy the data. We copy the underlying data so we can activate the device again. So the old NAND in here. Wait a short time until it's loaded in. We could take the P11 module and get it directly to the PC. It's much faster, but it works like that too. Extract the data. Okay, extract complete, and now we copy the underlying data to the new NAND. 256 gigabyte, and we check on unbind Wi-Fi, so we have a Wi-Fi function later again. Waiting, and we write the data onto the NAND, okay? We write. After that, we can clean the bottom layer. Just wait until write succeed. Okay, write completed, 256 gigabytes. So that's our new NAND. And we can take this here. So now we have to clean the bottom layer. Just some flux on it. So we clean the whole frame really gently and really clean, completely. Take off the solder in all the areas. Always cut the wick. After that we have to rebore, and after the rebore we have to solder them both halves back together, and then we can just do an update or restore for the phone, and then we can get in the backup and we have the data again. We take out the thermal paste. clean the board. Mein Tücherlein nochmal da. So. Gut. Schönes Bild hier. And now we can reball the bottom layer. Heatsink, X stencil, hä? Was? And this looks good. Now we just take a little bit of paste. Like this. And get the paste into the board. So we reball the bottom layer. After that we reball the NAND, get down the NAND to the top layer and resolder all together. These jobs on an iPhone X or on a device with sandwich board takes much more time as on a normal iPhone, like the iPhone 6 or 7, because you only have a normal board and can do storage extension or repair really fast. But in these cases here, you just have to take some time for that. Now we can do the reball of the board. Start at the edge here. Wunderbar, Andi. Wahnsinn. So, now we just have to reball the whole board. And because we use a better solder than it was used at production, 183 solder, it just takes some more time, but it's much better than the factory solder. One time around the world, it's always the same if you reball these iPhone X boards. Done. Lift up the stencil. Clean that one time. Take off the stencil. And use some flux for a reflow. Okay. But we are good at time, about 26 minutes is really okay for that. Now we just take a quick reflow to let them both reset. Done. Waiting for cooling down. Okay. And taking your brush for just cleaning again. Push with the wipe. That's pretty okay. Now we solder down the NAND. But before we have to reboard it, so I get the board here, get the new NAND. And now we need the toilet paper. Getting the solder down, lifting up the stencil. Taking some flux onto the NAND. And we are done. And now we can solder down a new NAND. 256 gigabytes. Haben wir aber. Also SE ist ein anderer. SE ist anders als 5S. Schlachter. Dann. Okay. Clean. And after we have finished the work, we will use again glue stickers and coating glue and all is like it came from factory, just a little bit better because we have better solder. Cleaning the board, you see here. This looks pretty good. Okay, and let's check for the value at power supply to see if the board is fine. Yes, that's good. So now we can just solder down the top layer to the bottom layer. Gut, warten wir ganz kurz, bis es warm ist. Whoa. Okay. So now we should have enough temperature here. So we take flux around the whole board and just one more time control. Do you see dirt? No, so you can just sit it down, take your fingers to a line, alignment is good. We go up to 190 degrees. Okay. And now we solder down the top board to the middle frame. Yes, it goes down. So go through over all the areas. And let it coming down. Come on. Yes, it's flat. Done. Now we need something like this. And we get the board here for cooling down, so it doesn't need as much time as we don't do it. Looks good. Now it goes here. And let's see if that's want to work again or not. Let's see under the microscope, and you see it's flat, flat, flat. Looks good. Value. value is okay. Okay. So let's go into the housing. And then we check if that phone is recognized by the PC or not. Just need some more space here. Get the board in, and what I see here, that one, now it should fit. Takes more time to put the board into the housing as to repair. So let's see if it is recognized by the PC. Yes, here we are. Go flash, 13.6, quick flash mode, and flash. And now we should see an apple in a minute. And that's the way where we end up this repair. Just wait until it switches, and you see here. Here is the apple, boom, back to life again. iPhone X storage extension. Watch out on Instagram, there will show you the result, because this takes too much time now